What is a taboo in your culture that you feel should be normalized?
A taboo?
Wow, that's a sensitive one.
Haitians have a lot of taboos.
When it comes to the American version of customer service, we ain't got it, period.
What is a taboo in your culture that you feel should be normalized?
Oh, Lord, Lord, Lord.
Oh, this is a good one.
Amazing.
Now that one I don't know.
A taboo in our culture that should be normalized is sex.
Definitely sex.
Sexual assault, because it happens.
LGBT.
Q+.
Tattoos. So I'm Haitian. And of course, like Sugan, Cheveux, Long Vacabon, Sugan, Dread Vacabon.
Stop bashing Haitian kids who don't speak Creole.
Mental health.
Mental health.
Mental health.
Mental health.
It's great that you love Jesus, but it's also great to get therapy.
I don't even know the translation to anxiety in Creole.
We need to talk about how people feel sometimes. It's real.
The majority of Haitians are not ready for this conversation. This one right here, voodoo. We've been brainwashed to believe that it's bad.
Why do you think that is?
I think it's because, you know, the term dread, you know, dreadful. So that's why people say, like, you're not supposed to say dreads. You're supposed to say, like, you have locks.
Hopefully people who watching this don't judge me. But disciplining your kids looks different for every person.
I'm not superstitious at all. So these whole don't cross the broom, don't step over some kids because you don't want them to get married. I really don't like those things.
It's looked down upon to not go to college.
Stop saying they're not Haitian because they don't speak Creole. If their mother gave birth to them to Haiti and shipped them to America during that year when they're learning English or whatever language, maybe they don't have the chance.
A lot of people still believe that Creole is not an official language. And a lot of times, if you speak Creole but don't speak another language, French, English, or anything, someone thinks that that you're not educated. And I think that's a wrong way to look at things.
Hear me clearly. In everything, there is good and bad. In history, it wasn't us that demonized it, okay? Colonizers. They're white people.
Twerking.
Why is that a taboo?
I feel like because like it's only for black females.
Some women want kids, but they don't have a man. Some women actually do end up going to like sperm banks, getting pregnant.
If you can't afford it, you can't go. Like, there's different routes you can take. Just because you're not going to college doesn't mean you can't be successful.
What do you think keeps them from talking about it?
I guess because the Christian side of it, don't have sex before you're married. They just leave it at that. Why?
The whole virginity thing. But like your value is not literally your virginity. Like you have more to that.
Like, tell me about it. You know, if somebody comes and touches me inappropriately, how am I supposed to know yes or no?
Those are things that they're taboo, and a lot of times it silences the victim.
Some people just naturally go to beatings. Like, that's not the only way to discipline your kids.
I was taught that sometimes you have to endure it and keep your mouth shut and just sweep it under the rug. For me, it was growing up, it was like, you're the woman in the house, you haven't washed the dishes yet. Even if I wasn't the one that made the mess, it's just like, cause you're the woman, clean it up.
The same effort y'all put in the girls, y'all need to put the same energy effort into your sons.
My brothers were able to like have girlfriends at an early age, but a girl, boozing, or
I don't know why, but that's kind of frowned upon. Like they're expecting you to get married, have a family. Like it doesn't always work out like that.
And speaking out against that is what I would consider the taboo. Like you can't say nothing against that.
Like me, I can twerk, I can dance. I just like to dance. In the African culture, they shake every part of their body. That's how they tell stories. Like, but in black culture in America, it's just like, oh, why are you doing that?